Israel has a lot going in its favor in its war against Iran. Primarily, it had the element of surprise in launching the attack and the effectiveness of its initial strikes. And so Israel targeted Iran's nuclear scientists as well as its facilities and military leaders as well as their military stockpiles. And so they really have hit a significant number of targets in the hundreds at this point. And so Iran has responded in turn by firing significant numbers of ballistic missiles. The number we've heard most recently from the IDF is about 400 ballistic missiles fired at Israel. And so Israel has really strong air defense systems. The problem is they're not 100% effective. And so when we're talking about a ballistic missile, that can cause serious damage. And so even though their air defenses can intercept roughly 90% of them, the remaining 10% can cause significant damage. And we've seen that happen, as we saw even earlier today, a hospital hit. Right. And so Israel has and is continuing to hit Iran's nuclear facilities. And so one of the primary questions now that we're waiting to see play out is whether or not the U.S. gets involved, particularly as it relates to targeting one of Iran's most hardened nuclear facilities, which is called the Fordo facility. And the reason this facility is so heavily focused on right now is it's the most heavily guarded Iranian nuclear facility, and it's literally built into the base of a mountain. And so it is considered the hardest facility for Israel to try and destroy. And the prevailing belief among national security experts and defense experts is that Israel would have to get very creative to try and destroy this facility. They wouldn't be able to, on their own, do it through the airstrikes that they've been conducting thus far.